Welcome to Homework Lib.
If it's degree 3 with roots -2, that would have a factor of x plus 2, and a root of 1 would have a factor of x minus 1. Multiplicity 2 would be to the second. With a leading coefficient of -2, let me back this up. There would be our polynomial in factored form. If we were to make a sketch of this, it would be degree 3 with a negative leading coefficient, and we'd have zeros at -2, and at +1. It's going to touch and turn around at 1, and so it's also going to be decreasing because the end behavior has to be ultimately going negative. So it could look like this. It goes through -2 and then comes back around at some point, and then it's going to touch and turn around at 1 because of the degree 2. So there's a sketch of what it could be looking like. Degree 4 in factored form would be a root of 0. A root of 4 would have a factor of x minus 4. A degree, or a root of 2 plus I would be x plus, or x minus 2 plus I. And imaginary roots have to come in pairs, conjugate pairs, so x minus 2 minus I. Now I might want to clean that up by multiplying the imaginary parts together at least. We are still going to write this in factored form, but that's the same thing as x minus 2 minus I times x minus 2 plus I. And now we can multiply these together to get x squared minus 2x plus xi minus, let me start that over again. Distribute the x, you get x squared minus 2x plus xi. Distribute the -2, you get minus 2x plus 4 minus 2i. Distribute the -I, you get negative xi or ix plus 2i minus I squared. Okay, so the xi's will cancel out, the 2i's will cancel out, and I squared is -1, so that becomes a +1. So that is x squared minus 4x plus 5 times x minus 4 times x. So there it is in factored form, and a sketch of it. If we have real zeros at 0 and 4, and it's going to be degree 4 with a leading coefficient of 1, that it means it's opening up. And so it could look like this. Going through 0 and 4 once with no multiplicity, but something's got to be happening in between. Could look something like that to have two imaginaries.